But we begin today with Kansas making up a 16-point deficit in the first half to North Carolina and then dominating the second half to win the national championship last night. Wilbon, what did you think of the game and the wild swings in it?
I love the wild swings, Tony. I didn't think much of the game, which I'll get back to in a second. The wild swings were the game. I mean, my goodness, that was the entertainment of the game. That's what you're talking about in your text chains with people when it's a 15-point halftime deficit for Kansas, and a lot of people saying it's over, and other people like me were saying, no, it's not over. I don't know what's going to happen, but this is not over. Kansas must have something in it, and I wonder if North Carolina is going to have enough left. I mean, despite what, our good buddy Hubert Davis says about, it being live action. That was great, though. That was great when he told Tracy Wilson, this is live action down here. In other words, you can't predict all of it. But Kansas played, to me, a silly first half where they played right into North Carolina's hands. Bill Self made whatever adjustments he needed to make, which was including, I'm sure, telling some of his kids, hey, you don't have to shoot from 24 feet or at the rim. There's an entire court you can play the game from. Try and use it. And I like the way Kansas played the second half, and I thought they walked them down. And people complain about what Carolina did if they want. I thought Kansas took the game.
Okay, so we've seen this from both these teams before in this tournament. North Carolina got way up on Baylor, another number one seed from this conference, the Big 12. They lost that lead. It went to overtime. They won the game. This was the second time they couldn't hold an enormous lead. We saw Kansas come back in the second half against Miami. I want to get the numbers correct here. 42-17 in the second half against Miami. So a pattern has been established. I want to say this about Carolina. They had a great tournament. They beat a number one team in Baylor. They beat a number two team in Duke. They beat a number four team in UCLA. They almost beat another number one last night. They have 2 lifetime achievement games by beating Duke in Cameron before the tournament and then beating Duke in the Final Four. All praise to them. But you know what, Mike? They were not a good team during the beginning of the year. They lost 4 games this year by 20 points or more. Hubert Davis turned them around. I think we'd all like to play for Hubert Davis. But what you're going to hear is this. Oh, Hubert Davis is great. He'll be back. I hope so, Mike. But the 2 words you say are Dan Marino. You never know.
That's right. That's right, Tony. But what I thought of the game, I got to say, Tony, it was too late to text you because you were asleep. The game just wasn't the level of play that you'd like to see in a championship game. Maybe they're just tired. Maybe they're emotionally spent. But I just thought, there's too many missed layups and Mike, too much lack of poise.
Kansas is a worthy champion. Kansas is worthy.
Yes.
We thought a lot of teams could win. They're worthy.
And I'm glad you said what you said about Carolina. I called my friend Robbie Petty, North Carolina's own, played golf at Carolina. And I said, hey, I know you're in despair. Hold your head up. You got to a championship game in your coach's first year. I don't want to hear it.
Absolutely.
I don't want to hear any stuff. You guys did yourselves proud. Yeah.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.